Well, shares of Google parent company Alphabet sliding today after the DOJ revealed one of the most aggressive proposed antitrust remedies in decades, including a divestment from Chrome and a block on preferential access to its search engine on Android devices. You can see your shares down almost 6.5%. Our Deirdre Bosa has some more details in today's Tech Check. Hey, Dee.
Yeah, Courtney, billions wiped off the market cap, and this is as big a reaction to antitrust threats as I can remember seeing from mega cap investors in years. What's different this time is that the DOJ's desire to hurt or level Google's search position is also likely to hurt its position in the generative AI race, and that is for sure the more important story for investors. We talked about this a few days ago when there were reports that this might be coming down the pike. Chrome is a critical advantage in Google's generative AI distribution. It's where the next phase in AI agents will benefit. It syncs your browsing history, calendar events, YouTube recommendations, even your Google Maps locations across of all your devices. So an AI agent would be able to draw on that full suite. Break it out, though, break out Chrome, and you break that synergy. Now, the DOJ's proposal itself also harsher and goes further than I think many investors were expecting. It argues that Google should have to stop making exclusive deals with the likes of Apple and Samsung, so that hurts its search business. It raised the prospect of separating Android. That is another key gateway. And it asks the judge to force Google to shed its stakes in AI companies that control technology that could compete with search engines. One industry source I spoke to this morning called this a swing for the fences, Hail Mary parting shot from regulators on their way out. And sure, the current set of regulators, they may be on their way out, but we don't know who's going to take over and if they'll be any less hostile to Google or big tech at large. President-elect Trump, he has flip-flopped on his stance, most recently suggesting that Google should not be broken up. But he also has Elon Musk in his ear and on the phone with Google's CEO, according to reports, who could stand to benefit from a breakup or weakening of Google's position, especially in generative AI. We showed you this image yesterday. Here's all the places that Elon Musk directly competes with Google. We don't know if this is going to be a factor. And I think anyone who hopes that these sort of extreme remedies may not go through, their hope rests on the Trump administration taking a different stance than the current administration. And that is just still very much an open question, guys.
Yeah, it's so interesting, Dee, and I know policy isn't necessarily your expertise, but as we're looking at this and to your points about this administration potentially in flux and who comes in or who goes out, I mean, any idea of the timing of when sort of the next steps could begin and how that aligns with who's sitting in the seats when?
So there's been hints already. We had Brendan Carr at the FCC, and he has been very antagonistic towards the big tech, calling them the censorship cartel. So that probably wasn't a good sign if you're hoping for sort of a relaxation of sort of the bulldogs targeting big tech that we've seen in the Biden administration. It certainly will come down to who's going to lead the DOJ, right? The DOJ is the one that successfully sued Google and got this monopoly ruling. There's another case out that we're going to get more on even this week. So it really comes down to who's going to lead the DOJ and the FTC. And, you know, when Trump was first elected, there was some optimism that tech would have maybe an easier ride. But I think there's a distinction between little or medium tech and big tech. And big tech feels very much that it could continue to be a punching bag.
Yeah, there's a ton of antitrust settlement oversight, too, meaning we could be in for years and years of appeals, as Moffat points out today. Dee, thank you. Deirdre Bosa this morning. Thanks.